Hello, foolish followers, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am your host, your immortal host, the Serial Bride, and I have things I want to talk about because there have been rumors lurking about the Haunted Mansion. And of course, I'm obsessed with the Haunted Mansion. It's my favorite attraction throughout all the parks, internationally, here, everywhere. It's my favorite. So there are rumors about Disneyland changing Haunted Mansion inside, okay? Not just the outside. We all know that the queue is already underway to be changed. There's gonna be a store, which I'm super excited about. It's gonna look fabulous, gorgeous. It deserves that makeover that it is now getting. So I'm excited about that, but they have rumored that there's possibly inside stuff that could be occurring. Now, these are all rumors. They have not been said by Disney yet. So anything that hasn't been said by Disney is not official in my book, but it's been lurking. And of course, your girl has to talk about it because it's my favorite attraction. So one of the major rumors that most people have heard is that they're possibly thinking about taking the hanging scene out of the elevator. And for all of you who don't know me, usually when a change happens, especially at Disneyland, okay, and Walt Disney World, I get very, very angry and heated because I love nostalgia. I love what is already there. But believe it or not, I'm okay with this change. If they do it right, it actually may look pretty cool, and I'm not torn up about it. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but I'm just not. So yeah, that might be changing. To what exactly, I'm not quite sure, but I'm kind of here for it, I guess. I mean, I'm not like super upset about it, but it will be interesting if they change the dialogue or the monologue or whatever the word is with the ghost host, where he's like, well, there's always my way. Like, what is his way? I don't know. Like, I mean, they could like throw a bunch of ghosts up there. I don't know. They could do something. Think of something that's super like scary, but not so morbid, such as hanging, which I know is very sensitive. And yeah, but it's kind of interesting because obviously we've seen beloved attractions change all the time, like Pirates with the redhead going away. I was not for that. I was really like, no, Disney, why? I don't understand. So there's certain changes that have happened in attractions that I just have not been for and am not excited about and complain nonstop about. By the way, if you want to see the redhead, she is in Tokyo Disneyland still. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And the women chase the men. No, the men chase the women. Yes. So the pirates chase the women in Pirates of the Caribbean in Tokyo, if you want to go there. By the way, I've gone to all the Disney parks around the world, so I'm very well versed with all the different attractions. So yeah, but yeah, that made me really upset. But I'm okay with that. Haunted Mansion could be changing the stretching portrait scene when the, you know what I'm talking about. There's always my way. Yeah. And then, yeah, the hanging corpse. And it is morbid. It is morbid. Like, I understand. And I'm okay with that coming out. They could come up with something inventive. Another one that has always been around, kind of lurking for years, is possibly changing the hitchhiking ghosts and copying what they do in Walt Disney World. So for all of you who haven't been to Walt Disney World before, their little hitchhiking ghosts move and they do like little things, and I actually don't like them. I actually prefer the old tech. I don't know, I just think it's cooler because sometimes it's just like off and they're not clear, and I don't know, it's whatever at this point. It's fine if it comes, but I prefer Disneyland's better. Some people may prefer Walt Disney World's better, but I actually prefer Disneyland's little hitchhiking ghosts. And them not doing all these little tricks to your face and to your head and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'm just like, whatever. That's been lurking for a while now. But drum roll, please. The big one. As you all may know, my name, the Serial Bride, is a nod to Constance Hatchaway. Constance Hatchaway is the bride in the attic who has 5 husbands. Yes, she does. She's also in the stretching room. She is the portrait where there's this old lady who's sitting on top of a tombstone that says R.I.P. George. And obviously, it's a little nod because my husband's name is George and it's just kind of funny. So anyways, my name is a nod to Constance Hatchaway. because I am the serial bride. Okay, cool. But they've been talking about possibly changing Constance Hatchaway. I am hoping to a different bride. I'm actually not a fan of the projection. I actually think it's really bad. Like, it's not good. It's not good tech. They really do need to update it and do something better, whether it's a animatronic and not have a projection or what. So when I was 3 years old, I went to the Haunted Mansion and it was my least favorite attraction. I was scared, like extremely scared to go in the Haunted Mansion. Like, I remember I was 3 years old, and usually you don't remember things when you're 3 unless you were traumatized, and I was traumatized. And even to this day, even though Haunted Mansion is my favorite attraction, I like get scared to go on it by myself. I'm not joking. I'm a grown-ass woman, but I'm scared to ride that thing by myself. I just am, okay? All right. So anyways, I just remember when I was 3, and it was during Christmas time, and I remember having my hands like this in my mommy's lap, and I just was crying like nonstop, and I was so scared. And I remember accidentally opening my eyes too soon. I was okay at the graveyard scene. The graveyard scene was just happy, and obviously there was a different person who created the graveyard scene versus the scenes before that. If you all want a deep dive into the Haunted Mansion, you can go do that on Google. But anyways, the bride in the attic, she like didn't have a face, or was like really, really dark or something, and so you couldn't really see her, and then all you could see is the red beating heart, and it was so beep and scary. Where Constance Hatchaway now, it's just bad tech, and she's not scary, she's kind of creepy, but not scary. So it'd be kind of cool if they did something that was really, really creepy. But I do like the idea of all the different husbands in the attic and how she beheaded them all. I kind of like that. It's kind of like creepy and like, you know, type of thing. So I love how morbid it is. And obviously I want the Haunted Mansion to stay morbid. So hopefully she doesn't get taken away, but there has been a rumor going around of her possibly getting changed. And obviously I don't want her to go away, but if the tech is changed for the better and it's like an animatronic versus like a stupid projection, then I'm all for that. Like, that would be way better, and I would like that way more. So that would be good for sure, because honestly, it's kind of like the Hatbox Ghost at Disneyland. That was a beautiful addition, like perfect. Beautiful addition, love it. Hate it at Walt Disney World. What were they thinking? Like, who let them do that? They literally put the Hatbox Ghost in front of the hallway, which totally takes away from the awesome candelabra and the effect that's going down like the hallway. It just ruins it for me. Not happy with it at all, because I remember when they were announced that the Hatbox Ghost was coming to Walt Disney World. Walt Disney World, to be honest, is the superior of the two. Obviously Phantom Manor in Disneyland Paris is my favorite Haunted Mansion, and let's talk about that really quick. Phantom Manor, the bride. It's all about the bride. Her name is Melanie Ravenswood in Phantom Manor. And Melanie Ravenswood is just an animatronic. And her animatronic is so good. So I'm hoping, foolish followers, maybe they can work some magic and like take Melanie Ravenswood and do, I don't know. She just is way better than the projection. And I just love Phantom Manor. We won't get into that. But yeah, so those are some of the rumors that are possibly happening at the Haunted Mansion. I don't know if you've heard them. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? What do you think? As someone who loves the Haunted Mansion, I am kind of okay. As long as they keep Constance Hatchaway and the idea of her still alive, I'm okay with the change. Because honestly, the current mechanism of her is not great. It's just not. We're not for the projection. It's not good. So anyways, thank you all for watching. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you all a little later. Bye, foolish followers.